I want you to remind you that, Scarlett, you're right. Some of us don't respond as others do. But I do want you to realize, and everybody can have their own opinion, that many people heard this audio and are kind of shifting between maybe she, didn't know. Maybe she didn't know, but I'm going to tell you right off the top, it should be against the law. I'm sorry, I drank this and got the hiccups, to send your daughter with an ex-boyfriend to sleep. Especially, we're going to talk about his kinks when you know that he has kinks, and she refers to it as butt stuff. All right? Grown man, little girl, that should not be okay.
I was told at one point sometime last year that, hey, the girl I was hanging out with, one of my coworkers I was hanging out with outside of work, who I said I was hanging out with, I was really having sex with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I asked him, I'm like, did you have sex with her? Like, because you told me you were just hanging out.
Plunder.
Did you have sex with her?
True crime
and he admitted
audio.
that he did. I think her name is Marielle, but I'm not sure what her name is, what her last name would be.
Okay.
So she questioned Stephan Stearns about another girl that he's sleeping with, but she doesn't question anything about her daughter. She doesn't question the weird vibes that they must have when Jen walks in the room right after they just finish something, or after he showers her and he's prepping her. She doesn't catch on to that, but she's worried about other women. I'm very confused about that. What's up, Jennifer White? Yeah, a lot of damaging things. Adderall, hydroxyzine, neurologically damaging meds for kids. And you know what I said when I was watching this? My daughter full on has ADHD, and so does my son. It's our God-given right to choose to give our children meds or not. And she chose to give her daughter meds from a young age. So it is a choice. You don't have to give your children those things. All right, let's go. I had to say
now,
that.
The relationship that you had with Stephan, you told me that you haven't had sex in a while.
Yeah.
When you guys were together and intimate with each other, is maybe a little uncomfortable, but something that we have to discuss is when you guys were intimate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call it vanilla sex.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it, whatever kind of sex you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe you and Stephan when you guys were intimate?
Pretty vanilla. I would say just missionary and oral, but nothing more than that. Missionary.
Okay. Has he ever asked you to perform a certain way?
True crime audio.
Anything that you think would be out of the ordinary?
He's, I want to say he's joked around about wanting anal sex, and like, yeah, we should do that. We should try that. And I'm like, absolutely not. No, to me, his penis is average size, but thick, and it hurts. So I don't want even normal sex.
That's so bad, everybody. It's so bad when you think about that. And I didn't put that in my title. About, oh, that's so bad. If she's saying it hurts for her, for a grown woman, could you imagine poor Maddie? Maddie, let's say a prayer for you. Rest in peace, Maddie. Rest in peace, Maddie. We need full and complete justice for Maddie SOTO. Oh, man. All right, let's keep going. Please hit the like button. What a hard topic today. I'm going to gift some memberships right now.
It's hurt to me, so I just didn't want to do it anymore, honestly.
Okay. Nothing other than that you think would be out of the ordinary?
No.
Okay. All right, so he is on medication. You told me he's on medication for insomnia. Can you say that right? Sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And then I believe you said ADHD.
Yeah, and also anxiety meds, I think.
Exactly. Okay. Anything else that you can think of?
He did have, I think,
Plunder.
a
True
vial
crime
of,
audio.
I'm not sure if it was Viagra or Cialis, but one or the other. I know he was having a hard time getting an erection or being able to enjoy getting off.
I think he was having trouble getting off with Jen SOTO. That's what I think. I don't think he had trouble at all based on all of the pictures and the dates that coincide with it. I think it was just her, and he was sticking around for Maddie. I don't think that he was into her at all. I'm going to gift memberships right now. Thank you.
And he ended up figuring out we couldn't figure out. He went to the doctors, tried to figure out why he was having these issues. They told him it must be something mental because physically his body spine should be acting normal.
Okay.
But we found out it was a side effect due to the Adderall medication he was on, that he was not able to enjoy himself sexually once he got off Adderall for a while and was able to enjoy.
Make sure you put your gifts on. And sorry about that. Today is blast. It's like 80 degrees and everything's blooming. So I got a little bit of allergies, but I'm all good. Thank you. Just gifted 5 memberships since you have to put up with me today. I love you guys. Let's go. Very sad. We're here together listening. Thank God.
Enjoy himself again. I think there was no need for the Cialis or anything like that.
Okay. Would he ever talk to you about what kind of porn he liked watching or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Have you ever, quote unquote, watched porn with him or anything like that?
No.
She should have been.
Okay. All right. Now, Maddie, what medication did she take?
She was on
Yep. I'd be hyperventilating too.
hydroxyzine, which is a sleeping medication and anxiety medication. So that, because she suffers from really bad GI issues, she's constantly constipated. What else? She had an asthma inhaler.
That's the first time she does say about the asthma inhaler. So it's refreshing to know that she's thinking about something that really could affect Maddie. Yeah, this is just rough, y'all. Thank you for being in chat. Let's say prayers for Maddie, and let's try to do this instead of judging Jen SOTO on her, how instead of being judgmental about her, let's spit facts about the things that she neglected to do. How about that? So nobody can say people act different. They do act different. I agree. But let's talk about the facts. Dee Dee, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. It says, Jay, you're the best. You guys are. Let's stick to all the things that she did wrong instead of how we feel about her. How about that?
She had an asthma inhaler.
Plunder. True crime audio.
I can't think of any other meds she was on.
Does she take that medicine to school with her?
The asthma medication, yes. The asthma medication, yes. The Adderall I give to her before she goes to school, and the anxiety meds we give it to her when she's at home.
How does she react to this medicine?
Normal.
Like, how does her body react?
Fine.
Okay.
No side effects. No, nothing weird.
Okay. And she takes it in the morning or at night?
Adderall she'll take in the morning. Hydroxyzine, the sleeping meds, or the anxiety meds, either or, probably in the afternoon or evening time close to bed. We use it mostly for sleep aid. That would be given to her at night.
And yes, that is a fact. She still is defending Stephan Stearns. And she does that the entire time, even after they tell her that they don't think she's alive, even after she knows about the CSAM and everything else, she still defends him for some weird reason. And she does talk about trying to get him a lawyer, and instead she gets herself one.
The asthma medication was used, and the GI medication was given.
Okay. And then medication that you take.
Me?
Yeah.
I take Ziprazidone, which is brand name is Geodon. That's for bipolar medication. I take anxiety medication, lorazepam, methimazole, which is a thyroid medication. I'm also prescribed medical marijuana in capsule form and flower form. And then a vitamin D medication, a really high dose of vitamin D